Welcome to GGA Viewer Stories episode 4, guys. I have a very special co-host here with me.
What is good?
You guys know Corey
gang.
Wow, gang. I don't think I've ever seen gang before. With Corey, that's new. Sick with it. So, GGA Viewer Stories co-host here today. Special guest appearance by Corey. As you know him, Corey in Channel Explorers, and Rachel, who's behind the scenes.
That's an R-A-Y and then C-H-E-L-L-E, guys.
You lie. Rachel. Yes, if you say
Rachel.
That's her real name.
Rachel.
So now you guys know you can take that into Enchanted Explorers. So yes, we're gonna talk a little bit about Corey, but first we want to get to our viewer stories. If you guys don't know how this goes, we have our live streams at Disneyland on GoofyGuysAdventures, and we ask our viewers on our Goofballz to submit stories to our forum, or where they talk about Disney experiences, or maybe even talk about, you know, something crazy that's happened at the park, or something that inspired them. And Corey, talk about inspiring Corey's story, but we'll find a little bit later too, like on the things he do.
It's not inspiring. No, I'm just
it's
lying.
pretty inspiring. It's actually demeaning. It's a negative. It's a sad thing. So these are gonna be better. So I'm gonna start off with one, but Corey's also gonna read two. Corey's gonna need to go get his old man glasses.
I might need my blue light glasses. That should be popping. That is popping. That light is popping.
That would be bad if you got the glasses. That would be so
You
cool.
will probably not see my eyes at all, because it's going to be just super glary.
Oh,
like,
that's
with
true.
the blue light,
Yeah, this is blue light. Dang, I'm sorry. The gaming channel, guys. Friday Night Tuesdays be all bad tonight. This story was submitted by GGA viewer Chloe Chan. Says, my first time on Mr. Toad's Adventure ride was scary. I thought I might be scared of the Haunted Mansion since I don't really do scary stuff at all, but Mr. Toad's Adventures ride scared me a lot. I've never watched the movie or show of him. It says if him. Sorry.
If him, yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay.
We will correct that.
We'll correct that.
Yes.
We're helping you out.
Yes.
Don't worry. No pressure.
We got you.
It's the future.
Yes.
You know, autocorrect. Dang, Siri got you. When I was waiting for the ride, I was like, oh, okay, seems interesting. I love the historical setting. It does have a historical. It's like an old school like room with things walking around. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie too. Even when I went on this ride the first time, I was actually really confused because I've never seen Mr. Toad at all. Yeah, at all.
A lot of people.
Yeah, so I was really confused about the ride.
Gotcha. You just saw the fireplace. And
yeah.
Like, oh, what the heck is going on, right? And then it says, very interesting, because the car looks cool. Side note, Corey's into cars big time.
Oh, yes.
So is Raquel. But once we started, I regret my choice, because what was Mr. Toad doing? I cracked my neck, and I was having motion sickness. Oh, dang. While recording the wild thing I think she says on my phone, not knowing where to film first. I was apparently driving recklessly, Then I almost hit a lady with a baby. Oh my god. And then saw the law court, and then how did I end up in hell? Literally, how did I end up in hell?
Yeah.
Or should I say Mr. Toad?
Yeah.
You see, I'm born and raised in Catholic household. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
Already you got that religion thing.
Yeah.
Dang. I feel you, seriously. You hear the word hell from a Catholic house, it's like, well, this is. I didn't know Disneyland made. I guess it's true.
That's true. That is
bad.
True.
So going to hell and demons are my worst fear. I rode that ride alone. Oh, that's bad too. And you
don't want to do that alone.
Yeah,
you want to have a partner with you.
Right, riding rides alone, like hints on that alone. Like, have you rode? Do you remember riding any ride alone? Just the.
Not previously. I mean, obviously, you know, we do live streams, so sometimes, you know, we do go alone, but usually I've always gone with somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
So like as a youngin, I can't imagine.
Especially as a young kid, or you know.
And swore to never ride that ride again. Like, I think we've all done that too.
Oh,
like, I ain't never ride. That's like the Mummy for me.
No, so that's almost like, so my first time riding a roller coaster was back home in Seattle. It was called the Wild Thing at our super small theme park. And that had, you know, double loops and stuff like that. First roller coaster. After that, I was like, no roller coasters for me, guys. Yeah, so that's kind of what ended my whole roller. Yeah.
See, and that's to the viewers too, for real. Like
I said, I can do, you know, the small ones such as Big Thunder. Obviously, you know, me and Rachel love Big Thunder. And then some of the other basic ones. I mean, like the Inspector Gadget one. Now it's called.
Oh yeah. Well, it was the Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale
right?
one.
Yeah, they were called Gadget Go Coaster.
Yeah, Gadget Go Go. And that one is easy as well.
That one's fun.
Yeah, that one is pretty fun.
I've lost so many hats on that ride. So
I could see
just
it.
like Matterhorn.
Yeah, I could see it.
And she said.
Oh, Matterhorn. That's another good one.
That's another good one.
Yeah, that's
you
another
guys love that one.
Yeah.
The worst part is when I got to the hell part. That part was hot. Great job, Disney, though. So, like, that's all we all do. Like, she felt like she was in. I don't know what hell is. But.
Good stories, though. You know, I mean, like you said, that's the cool thing about those Disney rides is, telling the story, obviously.
And she goes at the end, additional comments. So I was screaming in my head while writing the story because I hate that ride. So, yeah, there you go. Mr. Chode is not a fan favorite for everyone.
Yeah.
I've broken down on that ride.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and Rebecca.
Oh, we saw that. Yeah, and then you guys walked off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The real scary part of that ride is trying to get out because it was like made early time Fantasyland, so like people were like lethargically skinny. So like we were trying to squeeze out, and then my butt's like rubbing up against the back of Mr. Toad's car, and I'm just waiting to hear. But I got so lucky because I like barely fit through like every corner, and then like
it's that tight.
It's tight.
Really?
I'm telling you, like if you stuck your hand out, you probably would be like clack.
So when you were walking, you weren't even able to like just walk on the track.
You could, but you like it's better just to try to walk along the side because the cars are not really that much space. And disclaimer, that's not encouraging anyone to stick your selfie stick, stick your hand out. Keep your hands and arms inside the right vehicle at all times. Put that in Rebecca and put big, don't what is it?
And bubble quotes.
Do not bring your selfie stick. We have a gimbal.
Yes.
Second.
Yes, we have a gimbal. It does not extend.
Second, do not put your hands and arms like.
Yes.
Yes. Keep them inside the right vehicle, please.
Okay.
So now it's...
Or we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to be the one
And we're going to be banned soon on Disney if you guys keep doing this.
Wow, thanks for putting that in. Oh, this is a good one for Corey. Oh, dude, you got it. Okay. You got story number 2. I just saw the first line.
I see it, actually. This is a perfect story for me. All right, so, guys, this story was submitted by GGA viewer Lori Reader. I want to say Reader or Writer? Writer, Lori Writer. Okay, so in 1986... I went with a coworker to Disneyland to attend the Captain EO premiere weekend event. I think it cost $25 for a 48-hour ticket. Wow. Wait, $25 for a 48-hour ticket to Disney?
2 days.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Amazing. Can we go back?
So you would probably go back to side note, guys. Corey's a huge. If you don't know who Captain EO is, it's Michael Jackson. This is not made. It just happened.
No, it literally. Like, you guys don't know out there. We do the hee-hees and all that stuff. So huge Michael Jackson fan. But $25 for a 48-hour ticket, that's crazy. Man. The entrance time started at 11 p.m. on a Friday night, and the park stayed open until closing on Sunday night.
What?
Whoa, that's crazy. So it's literally 2 days without closing.
That's insane.
That's crazy. We got in the line to see Captain EO immediately. The end of the line was on Main Street. That's crazy. So knowing where the theater is.
The theater is in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, it's in all the way in Tomorrowland by Space Mountain. Right. So thinking about it goes all the way.
Loop, and that's not even talking like if it's serpentine. You know, like if it had like a queue. You imagine?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oof. I would not want to wait in that.
But it's
I would if it was Michael Jackson.
You don't
I mean, obviously, if it's Michael Jackson,
you would wait.
I would wait. So, let's see. The end of the line was on Main Street, and the front of the line was at the Magic Eye Theater, which later housed the Honey, I Shrunk the Audience 3D film. We finally got in to see the show at around 2:30 a.m. So that was almost a 3-hour wait or so. That's crazy.
That's insane.
To tell you the truth, 3D wasn't that great back then. So most of the movie looked blurry to me. Since I was a huge Michael Jackson fan at that time, it was an amazing to me no matter what. After seeing it, we wanted to stay the full 48 hours. But since we had worked all day on Friday before going, that wasn't going to happen. I definitely can see that. Oh my God. I can definitely see that. After a failed attempt at taking a nap on A Small World, we left for home at around 12:30 p.m. on Saturday.
Dang.
That is crazy. I mean, for me, obviously, if, seeing Captain EO the first time, I would be super hyped, especially me being a Michael Jackson
fan. That's all
fan.
time, and you got George Lucas behind that, too. So he was at all-time hype, too.
Yes. I would wait. I would wait.
Yeah,
obviously.
I bet you would.
Yeah, obviously.
I think Corey would wait, and I think he would probably get back in line.
I probably would. I probably would. I'm just gonna keep. That would be
the 48
a challenge.
hours.
Yes, it would be a challenge.
It was a challenge. Yeah,
yes,
there was before challenges were a thing. You'd be like, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
I'm just gonna keep doing this shit. Honestly, like I said, when I first saw Captain EO, I had seen it on like YouTube, and you know when YouTube was had just started off. Yeah. Oh my god, it was the worst quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you know, of course, going into watching it at the parks. Yeah. Oh my god, it was a different level. I was so hyped to actually see it at the parks. Yeah. Finally.
Do you remember your first time seeing it? I mean,
yeah. So the first time I had actually seen it was on YouTube.
Okay.
And then the second time I had seen it was in Disneyland.
So your second time was Disneyland.
Yeah.
And do you remember like the difference from seeing it? Did it feel like a whole different?
So of course on YouTube you can't watch 3D.
Right.
But at the parks, watching it in 3D was crazy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was awesome, and the theater like kind of moved.
Yeah, it does the shake.
It does the little shakes, and so it was like 4D kind of.
Right.
And damn, I wish they bring that back.
I think there's a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people want it. So Disney, you heard us. We want Captain EO.
Yes.
All right. So additional comments from Lori. I can't remember another time that Disneyland stayed open for 48 hours straight like that. Can you? Obviously,
we were just talking about this, and 48 hours for $25. That's
crazy.
Less than $1 an hour.
I know. Honestly, if 48 hours, I cannot
I've seen
do
24
that.
hours. I've been there for the 24 hour, the first one.
Isn't that the school?
Oh no,
the grad night or something
grad
like that?
night's even less. So grad night was only they don't do that anymore. So that's gone. So that used to be you would start like at what? 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock at night or late night, and it would last till like the next morning at 6 a.m. So 12 hours. But they had a 24-hour event during every leap year in the beginning at Disneyland. We went to the first one, insane.
Yeah.
But it was only 24 hours. That was it. So that one was from 6 a.m. the day and then until the 6 a.m. the next day. And the park only had 2 hours to prep for like they opened at 8 for the next day after.
That's crazy.
Which was crazy.
48 hours is still, like, I could not do that at Disneyland, guys.
I like how you took a nap on Small World, too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We've all
that is
taken
honestly,
a nap
I've even, when we were live streaming there, sometimes I'll be like this.
Right, you just...
Oh, the screen is I'm not gonna lie.
Rebecca can't, the dolls. She's just like, someone's gonna come out and haunt. It's a small world.
No, honestly, it is even the sweeper train. That's another great place to take a nap.
Good places to take a nap. We just heard it.
And I actually did that. Shoot, when me and Rachel were, I wasn't feeling well. Rachel. Guys, make sure if you do see Rachel, just say her name like that.
It's gonna get worse.
I know.
The R is gonna roll harder.
I know. So no, yeah, like honestly, sweeper train I would probably say is the best place to take a nap.
It is.
Versus like It's a Small World.
Yeah, because the music's
nice.
So loud.
Yeah, the music's so loud.
And on the train, it's like.
Yeah.
There's these like even hearing the train just go.
Yeah.
That nice. It's like.
Especially at night. Nighttime is the best time.
There's like
time
so
to
much
take
good
train.
breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, when it's summer, that's the best. Like, I know it's hot and it's like, it hits you like no other at night. The best. Yeah. And then you still get like, I don't know, what is the hue of the night's brighter for some reason in summer? I think it's just because there's more light in the day. So we just totally went tangent, but this is what it's all about.
This is what it's all about.
Good places to sleep. Yeah. So now you're getting that on.
Now you guys got a tip there.
Yeah. So that's $20. $40, 20 each. So we got another story. This is by GGA Viewer Stories. Yeah, Skydog's been there for a bit. We appreciate him coming on our live stream. So thank you so much for submitting.
Big shout out, Skydogs.
Just a cool name.
Skydogs won, actually. You can't forget the one.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. No, I just lost my viewer. I've always been saying Skydogs. I don't put the one.
You got to mention
Comes
the
up
one.
from Fireshot 206.
That's true. I do say Fireshot. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Back when working at that's right. Skydogs is a cast member. He's told us before.
Oh.
Working at Carnation Main Street Design, the boss called me at home one night and said, "Be in front of your house in the morning. I'll be by to pick you up and be in your work clothes." Oh, dude. Imagine your boss being your...
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is
weird. I don't care what time the period.
I know.
We're in the 80s, the 50s, the 90s. Like, if my boss told me that, I'd be like, should I call? Should I be worried?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What did I do?
That is weird. That is weird.
During that time, work clothes meant company-supplied white pants and my own short-sleeve white shirt tucked in, of course. Wow, that's it, though. Wow, they had their own shirts.
Super, like, pretty basic.
Now they have like
Yeah.
full
Like
they call them
uniforms
costume uniform. Black shoes, shiny black belt. We were going to be driving the truck in a parade. What? And he put, huh? As I put the phone down, it wasn't like, oh boy, parade. It was more like, what this about? Anyway, by the truck, he meant the vehicle next to the Carnation Parlor, the one that everyone has seen hundreds of times and taken pictures of. The truck was supposed to be transported to Buena Park's Silverado days, parade area where floats, marching bands, and everything else would be lining up. We would meet it there. Okay, interesting.
Like Pennywise?
Wow! Wow, we just took a dark turn. Oh man!
Georgie!
Oh jeez!
Come float, Georgie.
When Boss Glenn arrived at my house, I jumped into his car, and the first thing he did was hand me a little black bow tie and a white floppy hat, saying, "Put these on." I asked, "Is this hat right?" It seemed wrong to me. A floppy, thick, white cloth with not much shape. He just replied as, "That's all we could find." Oh, I've been there. That's all we could find.
That's all we could find.
At this point,
that'll do.
Yeah, that'll
That'll
do. At this point, I was pretty sure it was whatever he could find in his daughter's closet.
No.
Dang, you know it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Before I could even ask, "Why do you need two of us in the truck?" he said, "I was there because the truck could stall, and if it did, the second person had to push it to start it." Oh man, this sounds like back in the day when your friends like, "I got a car, we could go."
And then you got the first person like still trying to get the car started as you're trying to push it.
You're the one sweating it out. And then you're chasing them.
Yeah,
like, I can't turn it off.
That reminds me of Karate Karate Kid. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
At this point, I was beginning to. We got there and they rolled the truck. Oh no, he's not. Let me back up. I was thinking, great. We got there and they rolled the truck off a flatbed. Oh man, that's scary already.
That is scary.
Started up and all seemed fine. At that point, I was beginning to like the parade idea. I was thinking, all right, cool, we got this, all good. The area was packed. Marching band people were warming up instruments. There was lots of energy. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Corey loves it too. The parade starts. We're waiting until it's finally our turn to fall in line. The truck vibrates when Glenn lets the clutch. Oh, shoot. We put along probably 2 or 3 miles by my guess. That probably felt like the... And then the engine stalls.
Yeah.
Oh, panic time for me. When it stalled, we both jumped out, grabbed out onto each side, ran about 8 feet, and hopped back in. Oh my God, it really did do the push to run.
Yeah.
As Glenn threw it in gear and popped the clutch. Oh my God, this reminded me of all that.
That's Karate Kid.
That's Karate Kid.
I mean, that's never happened to me before, but you know, I've seen it happen.
My dad was a mechanic, and we did this.
That makes sense.
We used to do this. He would get cars to work on, and people were trying to refurbish, some classic car, and like they knew where it was at.
Yeah.
So my dad would take me along, and we would. I lived in a country road. Let me disclaimer again. We didn't live like in LA. We lived out in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
So we would pop the clutch, jump in the car. That's why I know what it is. And then like my dad would be like, "Hurry up, jump in!" Like I would do a barrel dive, like a fish jumping into a tank. Yeah, because I was too little. Yeah, I was pushing the truck along, and then they would get started. So then he would pop the clutch. Yeah, and I'd be like literally like laying on the side of the chair. And he's all like, "We get going." I mean, because you got to get back home.
Yeah.
Now the part of this story that really mattered to me, it was embarrassing. I know it's a parade.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like an open road. Imagine
parade and
people are
having
seeing
to
you
do
running.
that. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. And everybody's just like,
turkeys in the car, roasted.
It's like some Simpsons stuff.
And it's like Disney's behind. Oh no, man. People watching us jumping out in panic, running while pushing the truck, hopping for success. I wanted to disappear. Looking back, I'm thinking the parade might have lasted less than an hour at that time, though it seemed endless. So to wrap this up, the parade for us got easier because after a few stalls, we realized it only happened when we went around the corner. Oh, sweet. This gave us a relief knowing while driving in a straight line, we were good. When we see a corner ahead, at least we could predict the next push start.
It's coming!
You ready? You imagine that?
Yeah. It's like Titanic.
You're like stretching.
It's like the Titanic.
Iceberg right ahead. Iceberg. Oh my God, I'd be sweating so much.
I know.
I can just imagine a hat. It's like drenched and you're just
That's like a workout right there.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's pretty much a workout.
Shout out to our cast members.
Yeah.
Also, after the first couple of bullet sweat stalls, Glenn managed to get the engine going first time every time. That's true too. To keep the engine going, then you've got to. Dang, you talk about some improvising. Okay. So even with the cringeworthy stalling problem, restarting became routine. We had some laughs and enjoyed most of the parade. In hindsight, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Okay, so first off, thank you so much, Sky Dogs, for sharing a behind-the-scenes Disney story because this is technically a parade.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's insane in itself. Like, because you're hearing a story that's not necessarily related to the park, but it's something from the park that people will find to show you. You know, you've seen it. But, everyone can relate to your car stalling. And imagine being in a parade.
Yeah, I know. That's the most embarrassing part, like, would be on, like, an actual street where people are just watching you.
Yeah.
Hopping in, like, back and forth, everybody making fun of you. Like, I could not do it.
Thank God,
so big shout out.
Thank God cell phones weren't there.
I know. You're going to be blasted. You're going to be blasted.
Viral.
Like, everybody, you're going to be on TikTok. They're going viral. Look at this guy. Like,
look at him sweating.
Look at him sweating.
And then you put, what's the music? Like all the music.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I will give Corey the honors of doing the last story here for GGA Viewer Stories.
And I know this one. I know this guy. So the story was submitted by GGA Viewer Jaycation. Big shout out to Jay. Hey, thank you for submitting to GGA, guys. Appreciate you. But let's go ahead and hop into the story. So after meeting and talking with Kay for some time, one of the places I thought about taking her for a date to ask her to officially be my... Wow, that sounds like me and...
That sounds like... That sounds like your story.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like this is also a typical thing. You know, this is a
where we can relate.
Yeah,
right?
I think a lot of people can relate to this. So, taking her for a date to ask her to officially be my girlfriend was Disneyland. I mean, it's the happiest place on earth. How bad could it go? Now, being a poorly paid, part-time working, full-time student, there was no way I could really afford to get her a ticket.
There.
Yeah, of course. Luckily, this is back when the annual passes were on physical cards, and the only way of IDing the person was with the grainy black and white half-inch by half-inch photo in the corner. So I borrowed a friend's pass, and we got her in. Dang.
Were we past the Disney jail statute of limitations? Oh no!
Oh God, Jay.
Definitely cannot support this fully.
Yeah,
but I know. We can relate to this.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey,
sometimes.
Girlfriend on the line.
Yeah, that's
I
facts.
will say facts, right?
That's facts. That's facts. We had dinner at what was then called Pizza Port. We rode Astro Blasters and Midway Mania, where loser had to buy churros for the winner, and I'd let her win. Dang.
Corey doesn't do that. But Rachel owns you on Astro Blaster. That's one thing. Rachel owns Corey.
No, that's true.
That's fact. You would be screwed in that situation.
That is facts. Rachel is really good at it. I suck at Astro
Blaster.
Rachel is good at it, yeah. Rachel is really good. I'm not going to lie. I suck at that. And the thing is, she dominates in games for some reason. I'm like, I'm out here being,
fire shot.
Yeah, fire
what
shot.
About that?
Yeah, that's the thing. And I'm like, how can you beat me in Astro Blasters? I'm definitely not fire shot in Astro Blasters. Okay. That's the one thing for sure. So I'm gonna have to practice for sure.
Cancel fire shot. Change the name.
We'll change my name for Astro Blasters specifically.
Okay.
Not like in general.
Lamer shot.
That could work. So we rode on the Hollywood Tower of Terror and the Incredicoaster and saved the pictures on our iPhone 3Gs. Dang.
Oh,
3G.
We're going back, dude.
This is super old,
I'm
Jay.
excited, dude.
Yeah,
3G?
3G.
Loving it.
Dang. The night was
chocolate bar.
That's what yeah. The night was going perfectly, but I was just so nervous to ask her.
Oh.
I kept putting it off and avoiding it.
Corey, this is sounding real. I can't wait for you to go. Sorry.
We ended up back in the Lilo parking lot, and I mustered up all the courage I had and finally asked her to be my girlfriend. Of course, she said no. Wait, the Disney magic had no effect. She said no. She said no? I'm trying to get into it, you know?
She said no.
I'm trying to get into it. But I didn't give up. Fast forward to today, and now we've been together for 12 years, married for 4 years, and we have our own little family growing. Big ups, Jay. You know, congratulations. That's a long time, man. Big shout out to little Aiden as well.
Yeah, you guys in the background.
Yeah. Moral of the story being, things don't always work out in the moment, but sometimes that moment is reserved for later. We always joke about that day, but are forever grateful for it. And now Disneyland will always be a big part of who we are as a couple. And as our little one continues to grow, we hope for Disneyland to be a big part of who he is. We love to and want to capture all these Disney moments so we can relive them for the future. That is if Mickey doesn't take all of our money.
Oh yeah,
hey,
I don't know.
That is
worth it. It's an investment.
It is an investment, especially once you have a small one.
Yeah.
You know, a little one. It's going to be a continuing like investment. So, additional comments is thanks, Larry and Rebecca. Let's go. Hey, that's a dope story though, Jay. Really appreciate it.
Well, share a little bit. Why we kept saying like it relates to you and Rachel.
Well, I mean, obviously for me and Rachel, like I had asked her to be my girlfriend at Disneyland as well, but the funny part that they know is I did not stop and ask her. We were continuing to walk, and I was like, will you be my girlfriend? As we're walking. Did not stop or anything like that. Just kept walking.
Just boom. Just
yeah,
on
just
the spot.
boom. Like,
just
we walked by
Fire shot.
That's how we do on Fire Shot, guys.
No campers there. He said, I'm coming sniper.
That is true.
Rachel's like, oh, what? She got in the back?
That is major facts. That is major facts. So, and then it was the little gazebo that was over there. I think a lot of you guys know.
Garden.
Yeah, a lot of people get married there and stuff like that.
Got married.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. So me and Rachel ended up passing by, and I thought this was a perfect time. But in my head, I was honestly nervous, and that's why I did not stop and think about, like, asking her to be my girlfriend. I just kept walking, and it was just one of those things where it's like, it was just in my mind. I did not think about it whatsoever. So, you know, it is what it is.
It came
but we are together.
The Disney magic didn't necessarily work the way you thought it was going to work, because you thought this smooth moment, and really it was just like, same thing, Jay. Shout out, Jay Cation has a channel on YouTube. So yeah, they've been live streaming.
Yeah, big shout out to Jay.
And I want to make sure. What's his wife's name?
Kay.
Kay. How dare you, Kay?
calling her out.
I'm calling her out, just like I called Raquel. Kay, he risked his annual pass. I don't know, someone's annual pass to get you in. I'm talking to you, Kay, right now.
The microphone doesn't even work, guys.
This doesn't work.
This is all.
Chubbs are talking to you right now. How could you put him there? Wow. Wow. I think we need a moment now to bring this back.
Yeah, you need to calm down, sir.
I think we're good. No,
we're good.
We're good.
Yes, we are good.
I need to bring it back. All right, Kay, you're cool.
Larry is good now, guys.
Oh man, I just love a good love story. That one almost I almost pooped my pants. I was very scared.
He was tensing up. He was tensing up.
Now when I see your live stream there and I see that miracle of a baby, because I realize that your wife may have not even given you that.
Yeah, that's true.
I now know there's a lot more behind it. So
now
I'm a believer in the magic.
Yes,
That's what I did. So I don't want to wrap this up in just saying thanks for watching Goofy Guys Adventures. Well, I want to give a proper shout out to Corey. Like I said, Corey and Rachel do Enchanted Explorers. But let's hear a little bit about Corey. Whatever you want to share, dude. Because right now we're in a set, if you can't tell.
Yeah, we're in a set, guys.
This is
a secret set.
A secret set, actually.
No, so pretty much, of course, you guys, I think, know me, but Corey, Enchanted Explorers with my fiance Rachel. I actually moved out here to LA about 4 years ago to pursue my filmmaking career. For those that don't know, I pretty much work in the film industry. I'm currently working for the Oscars, the Academy, and obviously here right now we have the Artistry Drop podcast. And let's see, what else can I share? I do filmmaking I do filmmaking, obviously, like, you know, on the side. That's pretty much, you know, where my career goes. Yeah, music videos. For those that actually don't know, like, I think a lot of people see, you know, we do Enchanted Explorers.
Which is live streaming. And it did have some content before where you guys did uploaded video content.
Yeah, we had, you know, vlogs and stuff like that. But, yeah, you know, we do the whole live streaming thing. I think we just have tons of just different content
Corey
going on,
is
you know?
a content I want to say this. You are a digital content creator. Him and Rachel, like, no, they're, when you hear content creators, you think of, like, they do one thing like YouTube, or they do one thing. You just heard Corey does, as a professional, gone to school for videography and also cinematography.
Yeah.
When you see Corey's music videos, which I saw, you could go to Corey Saldana's YouTube page where, like, he doesn't post as much as he used to because he's such a content creator, as multiple things. You will see, like, cinematography quality.
I had to help him a little bit, guys.
It's just a hard word. But anyway, and then you go to watch something where he's got Enchanted Explorers, where it's showing like vlog style, where they have vlogs, but they also do live streams.
Yeah.
So then you got another content creator. And then you have the Artistry Drop, where he does a podcast, and they also film it. So that's so cool. Where you got celebrities. You have celebrities that come on and share their stories in Hollywood and overall just in their entertainment industry, like he's done himself.
Yeah.
And last but not least, he's got a side where he just is Corey.
Yeah.
Fireshot 206
Fireshot 206
really is just like Corey playing games.
Yeah,
with
just,
Rachel.
Yeah, and it's just a place for, you know, people that come through and, you know, just hang out because obviously there's no filter on Fireshot 206. It's
disclaimer.
Literally disclaimer. There's just no filter.
No filter.
You know, and we
Adults.
just have fun. And you know, Larry is a moderator, guys. So if you want to come,
my first moderator job.
If you guys want to come hang out with me and Larry, come to Fireshot as well, because Larry.
Challenge for you, trolls. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Larry is taking care of the trolls for me, guys. Like, no joke. So no, big shout out to Larry for, you know, even wanting to come on and be a moderator for Fireshot 206. Fireshot 206 is obviously a gaming channel, and you know, I'm slowly just getting back into it, and you know, gaming was something that's always been fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, always been fun, but live streaming it just takes it to another level, and it's a lot more funner because obviously we have friends like you coming on in the live chat, other Enchanted Explorers come on in the live chat and hang out with us as well. So
viewers.
Yeah, it's super fun, you know. So
crossing over, what I was gonna get to crossing over.
Yeah.
Corey.
Yes.
That's how this all started.
Yeah.
Literally, Corey and Rachel were watching our live streams on Goofy Guys Adventures, and they would come in.
Yeah.
And just like Jay, who just mentioned earlier, you know, you'd come in just like all of the viewers here that submit stories, and they were watching our live streams, and they were like reaching out, and then we started seeing what they do, and it was like inspiring. And then we did our crossover streams, and the viewers now, such as you guys watching right now, we really appreciate you on both sides. Like, seriously, without you, like, we like making content, obviously, right? But to make content, you gotta have viewers.
Exactly.
Just like you guys.
And also, definitely gotta give a big shout out to Larry and Rebecca for inviting me to do this, you know, the little show with them here. So, really appreciate you guys.
The Taco Bell is hidden in the behind there.
That's why I came here, guys. Because, or no, that's why they wanted me on here so they can give me all the Taco Bell I wanted and
King of Pop.
Yeah, King of Pop. You guys
Burrito
already
Blast
know the
is back
Baja
there.
Blast. We actually did get some Baja Blast.
Yeah, we did have Broad Blast.
Yeah,
and right now we've actually lit up this room.
We have.
This is fumigated 100%.
Yeah, Larry also gave me stickers that he farted on and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm pretty sure the Baja Blast.
A signature touch.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a fart on sticker. Don't worry, we'll get one.
Guys, just be careful. Sniff it and make sure there is no Larry farts on there.
Thanks for watching Goofy Guys Adventures. This has been Viewer Stories, episode 4. We're getting off the rails. 4. I want to thank Corey until he starts putting me more on blast. And then we got to give a special shout out to our members here on Goofy Guys Adventures. We have our members here. I guess you could read too. These are our Sick With It crew and our Hot Cocoa Debate team. We give shout outs on whenever we make these vlog content. So you go 1 and I'll do 2.
All right. Big shout out to Ryan McCann.
Yep. I have Goofy23.
Jonathan Hughes. Big shout out to you.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
1337 Guardian.
Charming Girl. Big shout out to you.
And Yoli A for the Hot Cocoa Debate team. The first with
go.
the Sick With It
Sick With It. Spring break.
That's where we should end it. Thanks for watching Viewer Stories. Spring break. Spring break. The secret is we've been holding Captain EO and Mushu the whole time under here. Guest appearance.
They've been struggling. They finally wanted up to.
They actually had cue cards. We read these was all they had.
They were holding it for
many
us.
little cue cards down here, and then So let's give them a shout out.
Big shout out to EO and Mushu.
Part of the Enchanted Explorer family. The real explorers.
The real explorers.
These are chinchillas. Because we're chinchilling.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching GGA Viewer Stories.
Big shout out, guys.
Big shout out.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God! Look at the.
You turned it Chubbs all...
What? Is he wrong now?
Yeah.
Grammar.
Now you gotta
Where you want him at? Tell me where.
No,
And then it just covers his face. So it's like Chubbs is talking. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta warm up your voice.
Oh my god.
No, you gotta go. Ah. That's how we do. Please, yeah, what? Yeah, there we go. I'm standing at the man. I love the mics here. I want to do it.
Take that mic and just sing into it.
I'll be the make that change.
You're the very last part.
That's all I want to be, that guy.
Oh god.
But alone it'd be a lot. Oh yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Welcome to GGA Stories Viewer episode number 5.
Viewer story.
Yes, Viewer Story episode number 4.
Oh, number 4.
Well, here we go again. Welcome to GGA episode Viewer Stories. Wow. Welcome.
Oh, is Corey making you nervous?
A little bit.
It's okay. I got you.
If this story was submitted by this.
Bring bro.
I spilled the water. I just said Witcher.
And then it's all slow mo. You just look at these cute guys.
For only $1.
For only $1, you can adopt a chinchilla.
Not this chinchilla.
Not these ones, though. Obviously, not these ones.
Oh my god.
He's just looking at you.
I fucking love you, dude, already. Oh my god. You are so
Yeah,
adorable.
these guys are like super chill.
This
They love being held.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude. I am like.
Love interaction with
Yeah.
Are you still recording?
Take
these things
things
off.
And then our microphones just don't work anymore. Oh fuck, mine was turned off the whole time. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Oh wait, let's check Larry's. Okay, he was good as well, so. That would suck though. You know what? That's happened to us before on our podcast.